Hey guys, welcome to day 6 of New Zealand's biggest gap year, where a couple of years ago Robin and I did 365 days of 365 activities in New Zealand, and we're just sort of redoing these videos for you guys just so we can fill in any gaps that we might have missed the first time and also go through some of the questions you guys had in our first video. So here's the video and see you at the end for the questions.
So we're starting the day at the reception of the Coromandel Top 10 holiday park, where we spent the night. We're waiting for Willie for about 15 minutes. I spy with my little eye a couple of go-karts on the side of the reception.
At first, Robin's just cruising, and then I decide to challenge him to the race of his life.
It sounds really silly. It's a kid's toy, it's stupid, but man, I had such a blast. Coromandel Peninsula is kind of a little bump like that, okay? And right now we're in Coromandel Town, which is the last town that the last decent sized town. And we're gonna explore the whole north, which is basically just one very narrow gravel road on the cliff.
We are heading north on the Coromandel Peninsula, which is a place that not too many people go to. And the reason being, which we find out, is the road is really risky. It's quite cool to go with a guide who can point out the history of these hills rather than just mindlessly looking at the place like, oh, pretty. You actually learn some stuff along the way.
The views were amazing all along the way. I loved it. It was really awesome. We passed through a lot of farmlands, and Willie tells us about every intimate details of the life of every farmer along the way because he knows all of them.
The highlight of it is the fact that there's huge cliffs and you can see all the way out to some of the islands in the Hauraki Gulf.
So we're in Fletcher's Bay and we have lunch. We have Laura's fried rice.
Everywhere looks absolutely amazing and stunning, or a new word I made up today actually is dramazing, because it's dramatic and amazing. Hashtag dramazing. So we walk all the way to the other side of the beach where he's telling us more about the area and the history and all of that. It was really awesome.
Each one of those is capable of growing any one of those trees.
Oh my god, they're so small.
We did the Murray White track, and Willie actually took the time to show us a little bit more about the vegetation around.
Yeah, so we decided to lay in the grass for a while, literally on the edge of a cliff. Better than jumping on a mattress. It was just so comfortable. If you lie in it, you could easily sleep there overnight. And I can see why the cows love it so much in New Zealand. Like, if I was a cow, I'd love my life in this grass. But obviously, because the sun is setting, we need to get to a good place to actually take some photos of the sunset, which has been said to be especially amazing on the north part of the Coromandel. Like, if I was a cow. As the sun is setting, we need to get to a good place of the sunset, which has been on the north part of the night, and I can Coromandel. We do get to this place eventually where Robin and I hop out the van and we're like, quick, get the sunset, because there's clouds everywhere and we've only got this tiny little window of opportunity to try and capture some sunset photos. Once we get back to the holiday park, we say our goodbyes, our thank yous, conclude that it was a pretty awesome day. It was amazing! Keep that soundbite.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, seeing what awesome tours you can do with Coromandel Adventures. And this, although we don't have any questions on this video, it really was one of our earliest videos where we didn't really have many watchers back in those days, but just to make a note about how important it is to like consider tours if there's any areas of New Zealand that you're a little bit worried about going to because the roads aren't good quality, or you're a little bit nervous about driving on gravel roads that are really narrow and maybe a little bit dangerous. Always consider that tours are an option, and usually they are worth it, like in terms of price and stuff. If you consider like weighing that up with hiring a car for the day to go and visit that place yourself, or taking the tour where you're likely to get a little bit of local insights and actually get more of a more in-depth experience than if you were to go by yourself, then it's definitely worth considering doing a tour like Coromandel Adventures to get to some more remote places of New Zealand. So just a quick note about that. But if you did like this video, make sure to like it and subscribe if you want more videos like this one. And until the next video, see you later.